This reading shows someone trying to keep a temporal bond alive, a connection that looks like commitment on the surface, but is never meant to become one. The energy here knows they made a mistake, but instead of repairing it honestly, they're attempting to maintain access while quietly building something else in the background. There's a strong theme of mirrored or shadow relationships, where one person is being kept emotionally invested while the other keeps their options open. What's hidden is a personality pattern where this individual draws energy from being community available. They recharge through attention and access from multiple sources. Because of that, if someone remains kind or leaves the door open after being hurt, this person can actually punish that availability. It reminds them of the contradiction between how they behave and the goodness they're being shown. Where this leads, if the signs are ignored, is a cycle of moving goalposts. Promises of commitment stay just around the corner, but never materialize. Resources, time, and emotional investment may continue to drain through subtle deception and emotional withdrawal. Spirit's advice is clear. See through the facade, recognize what is frozen or performative, and reclaim your warmth and vitality elsewhere. True union doesn't require chasing clarity, it stands openly in the light. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. This blind reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing repeated synchronicities of angel numbers 707, 77777, or variations thereof, angel number 1212, or 1221. The 12 of the month may be important to you. What's surrounding your energy is very interesting, and so we are going to ease into and through it. The psalm message crowning you for this reading is Labyrinth. Kill for your love. We'll continue to note other numerical synchronicities as we move through your energy. Surrounding you is most importantly a knowing of something divine, something that is healing, something that is of an elixir-like quality. It is replenishing. I got this sense of Arctic cool or Arctic like cold water or ice cold water. There's something about the object of your affection that you find to be very healing as well. If this is an individual that you know casually and not intimately, then it would be their presence and their words that you find to be affecting you this way. You or the person that you're focused on may be of Cherokee descent. You may also carry that energetic template. So this is a possibility in your reality for you to realize in this lifetime. The name Brad may be important. There's an energy here of suspicion. Suspicion. I'm getting the energy of I'm hearing and seeing the Emperor in conflict. So is this a story of you having had an opportunity where you fumbled the individual? And now you know that you're a victim to this good love, but you also still want to assert your presence. Excuse me. We can make that a confirmation belch if we want. Spirit guys, who is it that we're reading for that finds themselves in this labyrinth of emotion and being swept up and absolutely taken, smitten by this illuminating elixir-like quality? What's going on with you? Currently, you're thinking about keeping a promise. Very strong on the water energy here. You may be feeling very emotional or wanting to gain control of your emotion, to gain emotional balance. This is an emotional promise. What is this? Is it that you want to call a retroactive cash in on a promise that you may have forfeited? Did you meet the one and then you acted in a manner otherwise, lost the one, and now you want to lay claims because promises were made that you broke? Someone here maybe from the south. I'm hearing southern Egypt. You may live nearby or have recently driven by or visited a body of water. This may be a pond. The name Daniela may be important. Someone may be the ages 45 or 54. Was keeping a promise. Temporal bond in the upright. In the realm of flighty bonds, true connections waver but endure. There were some challenges here, for sure. What's keeping a promise? Temporal bonds. So before I turn over these two cards, focusing on this keeping a promise and this temporal bond here. One energy felt it was okay to act out a bit, to push the boundaries. Was it a wise idea, though, for you to treat something that was valuable in a flighty manner? One party here wants to call on the fact that they agreed that what they shared with the person that may now have left, true love, they want to call on the elasticity of true love to say that, well, your true love should allow you to be able to endure me and my bullshit. Interesting. What's temporal bonds? It's not too late. It's not too late, honey. Look, our love still has some elastic in it. You know, I mean, maybe I can't give you a promise, you know, but I know the promise of our love still stands. It's not too late, knowing they fucked up. Lord have mercy. This is a story of not only the boy who cried wolf, but the boy who always creates a situation that he needs to cry wolf. Mustard, Leo energy, lion energy may be important. I'm seeing Judah, Star of David. Someone here may have a necklace, platinum gold. What are you hiding? Consumed in the challenge. Extinguish doubt by having open communication. Like I said, I may not be able to make you a promise, honey, but the elasticity of our love for sure will be able to endure. Because with this January card here, we both know that I'm a devil and I can't help myself. What's consumed in the crossing? So open communication here is still an issue in this relationship. We want to stand strong on a promise, but still want to be flighty and always sitting in a space of regret and chasing, run the chaser dynamic. What's consumed? Nature therapy, grounded. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. Lord have mercy, child. What's hidden here is that somebody really wants to be out there. They really, they feel as though they're not themselves if they're not out there swimming, immersed with the other fishes of the sea. Someone here may have a hidden dating account. What's hidden, consumed? Consumption. There's a cloud of darkness that is eating up this relationship because people aren't being honest about their true nature. Consumed. Nature therapy, grounded. I'm hearing I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Oh my goodness. Hermes. Hermosa. Herman. The name Guterres may be important. Angel number 144 coming through. The name Hernandez may also be important. Nature therapy grounded. Wild at heart. Like I said, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. It is in my nature. This is how I ground myself. Actually, what I'm not telling you is that I may have an attachment that I wrestle with. It throws me about. It's outside the cage more than it is locked up. It is also possible that I haven't really spent much time investing in cultivating this beast that is also me. But I really do want to hang on again to the elasticity of my love, of our love. What consumed? Challenge. Nature therapy. Wild at heart. Wild at heart. A desire for freedom leads to running away again. And I cut on the getting away card. We have soul, family, strength reversed. Can you please make yourself open and available to keeping our promise of love? I can't make you any promises about fidelity. I may still not come home at certain days of the week. I may still be dodgy and unreachable. Again, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm wild at heart, and even though I know I don't really mean you any good, and I'm not really a part of what makes you strong, what makes you feel organized and recognized from a soul level. I want you to make yourself available to me. Spirit guides, can you show us where this is leading? The initial K. Someone here may be from Rio de Janeiro. Someone here may have recently traveled. You may have taken a yellow taxi cab. Where this is leading, faded revelation upright, crossing over upright, just around the corner in the reversed. Where this is leading, see the writing on the wall. The fated revelation is that you are already aware that there is something eating away already at the fabric of whatever it is that you are trying to create with this person. Regardless of what role you play in the story, the omens are there. The constant revisiting places of regret and knowing they effed up, and you always checking your own life clock to make sure that once again this person hasn't managed to throw you off kilter from your truth. Bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. This person is requiring your trust while offering you obscurity. Someone here may like to hum. Hummingbird may be important. You may be from or have or will be visiting a country from which hummingbirds are native. What's faded revelation? Crossing over. Just around the corner. It's giving me kicking the can down the road kind of thing, or moving the goalpost. This is giving me strategy. Again, there's a want here for connectedness. Give me access. Give me more time. With this keeping a promise temporal bond is not too late. I want to use this promise and require of you that you give me more time. I want to use the premise of this promise to also keep myself latched into you. Even whether or not I'm being honest and true or flighty, this is what I'm requiring of you, because I really hold more of an interest in keeping the fact that I know I'm a dog, I'm a mutt hidden from you. And where this is leading is that I want to lead you like one of the cows through this nice and narrow trough, this nice and narrow system, whereby the destination keeps moving, but the line just keeps going on and on forever. This is a bridge that I want to bring you across. I want to bring you across the bridge that goes into nowhere, the bridge that has a corner that we will never reach. What is crossing over? Just around the corner. Delays. Putting it off. This may be putting off commitment as well. If this reading is resonating with you, someone here may be a nurse as well. You may be in the nursing field, medical field. You may work nights. If you own a property, there is a laneway that runs adjacent to your property. The name Ray may be important. Faded revelation upright, crossing over upright, just around the corner, reversed. We have February. That intuitive, expansive energy of being more and connecting. I don't want you knowing that. Okay. What will happen in this relationship dynamic is that this individual will leave it up to you deciphering codes and omens. They will never come out and communicate to you clearly because, honey, look here, because a part of what ails this person on a spiritual level, what Spirit speaks here, is that they can't really tell you the truth about their nature. Mm. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. They need to feed. They need to feed on others. It's not about right or wrong. It's about maturity and honesty. And this is just their energy. This is where they are. This individual is also more callous with individuals who have challenged them, but still leave the door open for them to come back and reattach and attack. Wild at heart, upright, soul, family, strength, reversed. This is the kind of person, again, who will punish you because you love them. I did a reading prior, and this was the energy that came out. So yes, they will punish you because you love them. And really what's going on is that they resent that a part of themselves that they have yet to amalgamate and integrate, you are okay with it because within themselves they spend way more time focused on how heinous they really are. And this is why they're not evolving. Angel number 1001. This reading will resonate with you if you've recently found yourself at a church service and attending an altar call. This is your sign. This may have been a night service. Does not have to be. Okay, let's see what the closing oracle cards are. Something here about your basement may be important. This reading may resonate with you if you're seeing angel number 2202. Someone here could be spring cleaning. You could be stumbling upon a box of memorabilia, old videotapes. Where this is leading, we have frozen hearts. Sorry, with Spirit's advice. Empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. Facade in the challenge. Putting on the front. People pleaser. Hidden motives. Weird behavior. So here we are tapping into the energy of the party who is coming to terms with the truth here. You're definitely changing your perception about divine union. And with this getting a room card here, how you go about negotiating and sussing out what a divine union is. I see the divine pointing you towards, with this facade card, a more inward view of the different energies and entities that make up individuals that you see who look like they're regular people but may not necessarily be operating from that space. If you're the individual who is being required to make yourself open to a faulty promise that keeps being cracked and broken, you are feeling emotionally aloof and turned off, and also not trusting of the face that this individual shows you. Your emotions are also closed off. Um, why? Because this person's behavior has been everything but what is akin to divine union. This person is callous and they're unreasonable. The mere fact that they require that you leave yourself open to damage, to constant and incessant emotional and spiritual turmoil. For you, this is why you're so closed off. If you're a couple that live together, someone here recently moved out. The initials J and or N may be important. Spirit guys, tell us about this. Keeping a promise, goodness. Wow. Was that the Six of Cups? King of Cups. In the reverse, falling on the floor. This person is having a very hard time controlling their emotions. Keeping a promise. Keep a promise to me while I test the bonds of our love. And while you're at it, can you just go ahead and break the clock? Because really and truly, Three of Wands, I'm going to be taking you up through there, and I'm going to be doing a lot of back and forth in the business of heartbreaks and disappointment and blindsiding you. Oh, wanting to fall off again. The Ten of Pentacles in the upright. My focus is on being able to have access to resource. Resource or the promise of resource. I want to stall you and keep you in a very flighty space where you're always checking the clock. What's the Ten of Pentacles? You don't feel that this person would have you either in a case of emergency. We have the Knight of Cups. You may someone taking your love elsewhere. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Knight of Cups. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Illusion. I want to give you the message that I love you. And I want to build a foundation with you. Have family vacations, have the tradition, have the fence, the dog, the cedar tree, the works. And while making and pursuing my desires towards something that on the face, I would have told you that with the 7 of Wands, I'm no longer interested in, because I've learned a valuable lesson here with the Hierophant energy, or God, or the divine, or whomever has revealed something to me. I don't see that to be true in the cards. Knight of Cups, upright, 8 of Cups, reversed, the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the Fool in the reverse. My intentions are to wallow in your energy like a pig in a hot summer's heat. I want to sit and cool off in the same spot that is you. And each time, after I've done cooling off and trapsing myself over to another pen, I expect to see my pen clean, Empress energy, because really I want to wrangle you and use you with the Strength card. Wow. Wherever this individual is going, whatever it is that they're giving to as well, it there's conversation and or a knowing here between these parties when they look at you, collective, when they regard you. Not only are they sitting in a knowing that you are being heartbroken, but that this will be a revolving door with the 8 of Cups in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the upright, at your expense. We have 1010 coming through. The initials B or L may be important. You may have found yourself crying recently, or what's hidden. This person's nature that keeps that they hide, this energy that they have on them, this expression, this entity that requires that they are a free-for-all, really. Wow. Ooh, Lord. Wow. Okay, we just cut on the wow. What's coming out about this individual here is that now that collective, you're seeing them for who they are. Now what was hidden is coming through, that you're no longer giving to this person. And it seems here that they are trapped because they were unsuccessful in closing out a cycle. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. In the reverse, this person is trapped in a place because they were unsuccessful in healing something here. Magician reverse, the 4 of Swords in the upright, Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups in the upright, the King of Swords. This is something that may be tied to the law. Yes, King of Swords to the 7 of Swords. That they did to manifest a wish come true. And this is why this person cannot hold a relationship. Ace of Swords in the reverse, because of what they collaborated on in the past. And they're trapped with others in the past, trying to avoid the consequences of this. Wow. There could also be an inquiry here with this energy. King of Pentacles, Temperance. Mhm. Mhm. This person needs to be close to an abundant energy. And your abundance may be your time, your cooking, your availability, your intellect, your intimacy, your car keys, your refrigerator, your bank account. Hmm. Mm-mm. This individual did something that has made them more of a roaming spirit. King of Pentacles, Temperance. King of Pentacles, Temperance. Someone here trying to establish some kind of sturdy financial footing. Hmm. Through some kind of love connection, but it's as though they can't do this the usual way that people do. They need to be covert about it. Wow. What is this? King of Pentacles, Temperance. Three of Wands. Nine of Swords in the reversed. The Emperor reversed. King of Pentacles upright. Temperance upright. Three of Wands upright. Emperor reversed, the Hierophant. This individual here is watching another person be unbothered. Wow, this is interesting. I may have to use another deck. We're just leading spirit guides. They're stopped here. From disturbing another person's actions. And they're doing something here for a group or to appease an individual here that they look up to. This is very interesting. Why the King of Pentacles, the Temperance? The Five of Pentacles in the upright. They're trying to avoid a loss. It's as though they need to do some kind of wealth transfer here and keep it hidden. Keep someone stuck. Keep them unaware while being domineering, but on the face hiding that they are really a vigilante. Five of Pentacles upright. The Four of Cups. Yes. Oh my goodness. You get into a relationship with this energy. They're going to behave in a way that is going to have you so utterly turned off from them that no matter how much you fancy relationships, marriage, or whatever dynamic, you would be absolutely I'm seeing repugnant. You just wouldn't want it. What's Five of Pentacles upright? The Four of, oh, wow. Okay, we have the High Priestess in the challenge and the Two of Cups also in the challenge, facing in the opposite direction. You won't know. You will be so in your head questioning, what the hell did I get into? What kind of effery is this? Yes. 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 This is how they plan to take you up through there, honey. This is how they plan to take you up through there. They plan on having two side-by-side love relationships, but pull the wool over your eyes so you won't know. Four of Cups, Six of Cups. In between the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups is a High Priestess in the challenge, sweetheart. My goodness. I'll tell you. Ah, here goes the Knight. What's the High Priestess in the challenge? The Two of Cups. There he goes. There he goes. The Ten of Pentacles in the upright. And there is your 10-10. This individual's wild at heart nature compels that they double up on love, honey. And they also have some kind of wealth building manifestation agreement with someone here from the past. What's this faded revelation? Where this is leading? You'll never be able to expand anywhere. And this is what they want to offer to you as, this is what love is. This is how I love. How I love is that I will be intimate with you. I will make it look like I'm creating a love situation over here and over here. And in the whole mix of it, in my behavior, when certain times hit, or by the nature of me and how I have things set up, I'm going to ghost you. I'm going to act shady and shisty by going to ground myself in another household or several other households. Why? Because I'm a dog, I'm a mutt, and you know I'm no good, and you still allow me to come lay underneath your silk sheets. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. You will realize in the end that this person was only taking and never giving. King of Swords in the upright. And you'll be left in the same place of needing to make a harsh cutout because once again, they have kicked the can down the road and moved the goalposts yet again. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Swords in the upright, Page of Cups in the upright, the Chariot. I guess the thing is, how many times will you make this harsh cutoff after this person has drained you of everything? And this is exactly where this is leading. Oh man, I'll tell you what's going to happen, honey. I'll tell you what will happen in this relationship. Sweetheart. You're going to start to see this person begin to withdraw from you. Physically. There are going to be little signs in the relationship, and it's going to make you emotionally insecure that you will be the one to lean in. And when you lean in and they don't return the lean in kiss, you're going to topple forward into a run. You're going to start chasing them and they're going to be running around in a circle. And then you're going to be too tired and fed up. And you're going to say, to hell with this. Make a harsh cutout, because now, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, you realize that all this person has done is caused you losses. You have maybe gone on vacations, you bought a few appliances here and there, but really and truly, you have nothing to show. Meanwhile, this person they're not complimenting your smell, they're not complimenting your cooking, the things that they used to be so eager to say thank you for, they don't have the words for that anymore. They may even go as far as talking ill about your appearance with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. But they're definitely not going to be telling you how you're cute. And this is going to be a part of the deception here. They're going to take their time and knife you, fillet you while you're alive. And should you become with child, Page of Pentacles, that Chariot energy, they're going to book it out of there. Sorry, Page of Cups. This person is going to work you into a place where you will have no other choice but to take the remaining tears that you have in you to hopefully go in a dark corner and resurrect your soul to maybe come back yet again. Spirit's advice. Frozen heart. Facade in the challenge. Divine union in the upright. Moving out. I don't want this anymore, and I don't care to discuss anything with you because this is fake. You're fake. There is no rising above anything over here. There is no elevation. There is love. This is a very disharmonious space that you're trying to work me into. And so you need to get out or I'm moving out. In closing, the word or name long may be important. Seven of Cups reversed. So now we see the truth of what this person was pursuing emotionally and where they weren't necessarily revealing certain truths. With the sun energy here, there may be conversation about a child as well. We have the sun upright, the world reversed. Now everyone knows why this relationship tanked, or why you or they decided to move out. The sun upright, the world reversed. Whatever this person was hiding with this facade and divine union, they can't hide it anymore. Queen of Wands in the upright. Collective, your independent move to close out this cycle and to call it a quits. Call it quits by separating yourself here is shining a beaming light on this other individual. What's the Queen of Wands? The Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You withdrawing your energy is all the revelation it seems that you will ever need for exposing the true intentions of this person. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next one. Until next time, bye for now.